Welcome back, friends, to Be Soul Candy with Sid. I'm Sid, and today I just wanted to take you through a quick Reiki healing that I'm performing on myself. I recently started going through my Reiki Level 1 certification, and I thought it would be a cool idea to record a session and also just give you a little history of Reiki and what it's meant to me through this process. So if that's something that resonates with you, feel free to stick around and I'll see you on your mat. Hi friends, so we're getting started right away. What you see me going through here is a grounding meditation called Gashao, and this helps to center yourself before dialing up your Reiki energy. So you're welcome to follow along with my hand movements or with the yoga as we go through this video, but you can also just listen, close your eyes, meditate. I invite you to do what feels good for you. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. For those of you that don't know what Reiki is, it is universal life force energy. Different cultures call it by different names, but it is the unseen, unspoken understanding of what is manifest within all of us. It's neither positive nor negative. It is just energy. And becoming a conduit for that energy can have wonderful healing effects. So for Reiki Level 1, you're learning how to integrate that energy, open the chakras that help you to channel the energy, to then use on yourself. It's been an interesting journey so far. The history of Reiki has been fascinating for me as I've gotten deeper into my self-healing journey. So I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about the modern father of Reiki. His name is Dr. Usui, and I'm going to tell you his story. It's in the 21st day and 23rd hour of adversity that true transformation is possible. It's where we allow space for stillness, that enlightenment can enter the chat. Dr. Usui was a religious scholar with a special interest in the ascended masters, Buddha, Christ, people with an elevated level of consciousness. He was interested in their abilities to heal through their hands. He wanted to be able to learn how to access this energy and use it to make the world a better place. So it's said that he climbed to the base of a renowned mountain peak in Japan, where he stayed for 21 days, fasting and trying to find enlightenment. I want you to let that sink in for a minute. 21 days without food. And this is because he wanted his vessel, meaning his body, to be pure so that he could more easily access the divine. And sometimes when we empty out of everything except divine wisdom, it makes it a more seamless transition to get the answers that we need. But as you can imagine, he was likely exhausted, dehydrated, maybe scared, defeated. And I'm sure at some point he looked around and said, "What the fuck am I doing up here?" And it's said that on the 21st day, the 23rd hour, when he was beat down and weary and ready to quit, something horribly great happened. He was struck by a beam of light. I want you to take another breath here. And exhale. And let that sink in. He hasn't eaten for 21 days, trying to gain knowledge. When you're about to give up, you get struck by lightning. So I just want you to take a moment here to appreciate the kind of day you're having. If you think you're having a bad day, Dr. Yusui was having a really bad day. In theory. The lightning didn't kill him. And I like to believe in the poetry of what happens next. He was knocked unconscious, and when he awoke, he had access and understood the secrets of what we now know as modern Reiki. And that was powerful to me. Because in the middle of your journey, there's so many times when you want to quit. But the thing that you're looking for is usually when things to turn around. The magic moment usually happens when you're in one of your darkest spaces. It's always darkest before the dawn. So, emboldened with this new knowledge, Dr. Yusui made good on his promise to make the world a better place. Assuming after he got a snack. He climbed down from the mountain. Maybe made a few calls. But he brought Reiki healing to the sick and downtrodden in the slums of Japan, Kyoto, Japan. And it said that miraculous things began to take place. The sick began to get better. People with mental illness began to improve. And what was so magical about this is that Dr. Yusui was channeling that divine life force energy and allowing people to heal themselves. So everything that we need already exists inside of us. However, there was a subset of people that they weren't seeing any changes. Their circumstances hadn't changed. No healing. No improvement. And a man that Dr. Yusui worked with regularly, he finally asked him, "Why aren't you getting better?" And the man replied, "Sometimes it's easier to just stay the same." Sometimes it's easier to just stay the same. And that was an aha moment. Because for Reiki to be effective, as a practitioner, as a receiver, you have to want to get better. You have to want to heal. And so many of us are so attached to our pain, to our stories, the narratives of our life, that sometimes it's easier to just stay the same. Because on the other side of that healing, is that going to be worse than your current reality? It's the unknown. And it's got me to thinking about how many times when I'm on the verge of transformation, the verge of something beautiful, how it was so tempting to not make that next step, to find a reason to not evolve, to stay stagnant, even though that stagnancy was crushing me. And I read a quote somewhere. And change happens when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. So when it's feeling hard, when it's the most uncomfortable, and you're in your lowest space, that is the biggest sign from your intuition, from your higher self, that you're about to evolve. Because becoming a butterfly is painful. I think the caterpillar would love to stay in his cocoon where it's warm, where it's safe, and where you know what the outcome will be. But outside in the world where life is beautiful and bright and vibrant, full of possibilities, that's scary as shit. So what I've loved about this Reiki healing journey is that it's allowed me to confront that feeling. It's allowed me to look in the mirror and be content with that fear of the unknown, but also to provide some safety. And if I can provide some of that safety for y'all just by watching this video, by watching me take a step to heal myself, then that's a beautiful way to spend my day. And I feel called to say, if no one's told you, it's safe for you to change. It's safe for you to heal. And it's safe for you to get better. The world is big and beautiful and vibrant, but we can't see it if we choose to stay stagnant, if we don't want to do the work. The work is hard. No one wants to do the work. I don't want to do the work sometimes. But I'm so committed to meeting that future version of myself and embracing her when our paths collide, that I think it's worth it. Another thing that really has resonated with me through this Reiki training are the principles of Reiki. And I think that they beautifully align with yoga and just allowing yourself to have a little grace for others and for your journey. And I'd love to share some of them with you. Just for today, I will have gratitude for my many blessings. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not be angry. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. And finally, just for today, I will be kind to my neighbor and to every living thing. What I love about the principles of Reiki are that they are not calling upon you to be a perfect individual 24/7, to never make mistakes, to never fall short of the glory. But we can take a baby step and we can set an intention that just for today, I'm going to show up as the best possible version of myself and see how that makes an impact in the world. Which is why I think level 1 is to start with healing yourself. Because one healed person creates a ripple effect in the world. That one healed person goes out and smiles at his neighbor. He doesn't yell at the person who cut him off in traffic. Doesn't know how he's going to pay a bill, but because he's so grateful for all the blessings that he has, the money for that bill miraculously pops up out of nowhere. Goodness creates more goodness. And I want to encourage you today to embrace the goodness inside of you. Share it with yourself first because you so deserve it. And whatever you have left, send it out into the universe. My name is Sid. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, and for just listening to my rambles. I hope that something I said resonated. If it did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and you can hit that post bell notification so that you can be alerted when I upload new videos. Until soon, friends. Bye.